I'm Grylls, and today we're going to look at some of the top survival movies and figure out just how realistic they are. So in this clip from The Revenant, Leo survives by gutting a dead horse and sleeping inside it. This brings back good memories. But the thing is, it totally works. I mean, I've done that in the Sahara with a camel. This Berber tribesman said to me, he said that he'd once survived a sandstorm by sheltering inside the carcass of a dead camel. So we had this camel that had died, and I said, this is a perfect chance to show that you can do this. And the crew kind of looked at me like, really? But I gutted it and got inside it and took the skin off as well and used that as like a blanket. And I wake me up, and I was on Lariam at the time, which is anti-malarial, which gives you pretty weird dreams. I had a dream that the camel had come back to life, and I was like, then I woke up inside this thing and I was like really freaked out. But hey, look, good for him. You know, survival is all about doing the unimaginable and the difficult. Number one priority in the wild is always protection, whether that's from, you know, wild animals or from the weather in this case. And him getting inside that got him out of the cold, got him out of the wind, and saved his life. So doing the unimaginable, doing the difficult, and number one priority, protection. Good for Leo. So this is Castaway, Tom Hanks, surviving by doing the difficult thing with no experience and very little equipment of trying to light a fire. You know, one of my favourite bits about this clip is the sweat that is dripping off his nose and puts the fire out. I've got quite a big nose, and I always have had so many times the same problem where you're over and you're really working it and the sweat's pouring off, and I've just got an ember and a bit of sweat have just gone straight in and put it out. But hey, listen, making fire is hard with nothing, and it's about one thing: persistence, persistence, persistence. And you know, you always see it on TV and it takes 30 seconds, but in reality I've spent over 12 hours. Before trying to make a fire, and it's especially hard on your own because, you know, essentially you're trying to create heat through friction, and doing that alone is really hard. But this was an iconic clip, and as I said, I know this one so well, and it was filmed really well, accurate, and once you have it going, it changed everything for him. You know, protection from, you know, from wildlife, and for signaling, and for warmth, and for boiling water, and for making tools and everything. The fire is the heart of it all. So well done, Tom. So this clip is from iconic, one of my favourite films, listen, Point Break, when Utah jumps out of the plane with no parachute and eventually catches up with Bodhi, and you know the rest. Here you go. I mean, listen, guys, this is legendary. These are iconic moments, you know. And the thing is, sometimes you've got to suspend a little bit of realism. But he's getting low. We're on about 2 minutes. It's the highest free fall.
Oh, now you pull it. Go ahead, Johnny, pull it. You gotta drop the gun, right?
You could wrap your legs through and your arms through some chest straps and stuff and hold on, and actually that has been done. I mean, the thing is, I speak from experience as well. I broke my back in a free fall parachuting accident whilst I was serving in the British Special Forces. A canopy just went really bad when I deployed it, and I know that feeling of sort of falling and the raw terror of, you know, it's not quite right. And it's totally a situation where you could pull, the pilot comes out, it's starting to furl open, and you hit the ground, and it would probably save your life. But we're talking tenths of a second one way or the other between dying and not. But hey, it's a great moment in the film, and the bit that is a suspension of reality is the time frame. your normal free fall from 12,000 feet, it's over in 30 seconds. So he would have to be at the edge of space for this one to work. But the great thing about it is we all grew up on this movie and you watch it, and I never once as a kid questioned that. I just go, this is epic. So this clip is from the film Everest, when Rob Hall is up there in horrific conditions and is dying on the mountain.
God, stop shaking, man.
I not only know this scene from this film well, I know that situation well, and I was on Everest a couple of years after Rob died up there. I actually saw Rob up there, when